Thank you very much, viewers. Good afternoon, good morning, and also good evening to those who are watching and following me on my presentation, especially on my YouTube actually. Um, Last time I was doing the presentation talking about taps and valves. I think that was the last subject, talking about taps and valves. So I would like today also to continue on the taps and valve. Then after that, I'll do some practicals or some practices which we need to see and observe. It is important that when you see what I'm doing, it means that you'll be able also to apply to what you'll be seeing on the screen or on the video. So to all viewers and followers, you can subscribe and like, make a comment on this YouTube video and my lesson presentation. Today our lesson is specifically on mixer taps. But before we go to in detail talk about mixer tap, I would like you first to understand a wet tap. A wet tap means drawing water or connecting water from point A to point B, or maybe we're saying connecting water from the main supply pipe to the end pipe, meaning that the tap is always fixed at the end of the pipe. The tap always fixed at the end of the pipe. The tap can be also maybe fixed on top of the appliance, but still the reason why it is fixed on the top of an appliance, for example on the kitchen sink, on the bathtub, on the basin, is because this tap is connected from the pipe together with the flexible connector and the other valves like angle valves. So this is the reason why when we talk about taps, it is an overall, always fixed at the end of the pipe. Now today we are going to talk about mixer tap. On my screen I'm saying a mixer tap is a sanitary appliance that allows you to control the water flow and obtain water of the required temperature when mixing hot and cold. The word mixer, we are mixing two water temperature with different temperatures. We have cold water and we have hot water. Okay, so now instead of having two taps, here we are going to deal with one tap, which we call mixer, which means that the mixer tap is receiving both cold and hot water. Okay, receiving cold and hot water, and again it requires to change the temperature, meaning that if you are using hot water, you can still have access to mix with cold water. If you need cold water only, you can close the hot water supply. Then you remain with the cold water supply. If you want you want hot, you can still close cold water, then you remain with hot. So this is the meaning of a mixer tap. Now, remember last time we said taps are designed into two types. You can say pillar tap and a BB tap. When we say pillar tap, is a tap that is fixed on top of an appliance, or it is installed vertically. That is a pillar tap. And a BB tap is always fixed horizontally, or it is actually installed in a wall. Okay, it is installed in a wall, but with a gap between a tap and an appliance. Let's say the basin and the tap. So it is also horizontally installed tap. So let me maybe show you one tap which is a BB. A BB is this tap. So this is a BB tap, okay, so which actually installed horizontally, okay, it is installed horizontally, okay. Then also if you see a tap installed upright, it means that that tap is a pillar. I'm trying to check a pillar. Unfortunately, I can't find a pillar here, okay. All right, I can't find a pillar. So now the mixer tap we are talking about is this one. This is a mixer tap. So a complete mixer tap need to have the spout or the outlet. Need to have the spout. This is the spout, and also the outlet, and it's supposed to be fixed like this, okay. Supposed to be fixed like this. Now we have different types of taps or mixer taps. Some mixer taps doesn't have this noble, okay, or capstan like this, okay. Some mixer tap I'll show you on the screen. As you can see on the screen, I think you are able to see something there, as you can see. So number one, it is showing the water mixer mechanism, which is also the handle. This is the handle. So as you can see here, this is the handle. So there's no difference. Mean that this type of tap, we lift when opening, you can lift it up. When closing, we push it down. So that is the tap which is on the screen. All right. So but for this one, it's a screw down. Okay, it has got the hot and also the cold and the hot. Now I need you to check nicely or to follow me nicely. As you can see on this screen, you are able to see the handle on top there, okay, number one. And number two, we are talking about the body can be movable or not movable, okay. So this is the body, can be movable or not movable. In fact, the body is found inside. And if you check number three is talking about the sealing element. Number three is a sealing element. And number four is talking about a spout part from which water flows out, okay. And a spout number, I think the numbers here are not in order. Number one is a handle. Number two is supposed to be the one which is number three. Then number four is number four. These are the rubber washers that is actually used to seal the water or the leak. And when you look at this here, we're talking about number 6, which is the aerator. So check on me. So aerator is here on the spout. So this is the spout, and the aerator is here, which is number 6 there, okay. So inside there are rubbers there. The rubber which you are able to see there, that is the rubber for seal. So this is the rubber which you are able to see between number 6 and number 5. This is the rubber. And the one that you are able to see, the end number 6, is the aerator. But the reason why it is called the aerator is because inside there are strainers. This is a strainer, as you can see. Okay, as you can see on my screen, this is a strainer. And if you check behind, there are small holes that actually filter the water, used to filter the water. You know, plumbers and those viewers, you see sometimes you find that the water is not coming accordingly. The pressure maybe seems like very small, and the water is not coming adequately. It means that maybe the aerator, which is the filters there, are actually blocked because of the dirty in the water. So what you do is to remove, okay, to remove the rubber, and also you remove this aerator. So this aerator are very simple to remove. You can still use, like this one is intact, you can still use a small pin that can also help you to push this part, okay, to push this blue one, and you see some, if you want you can remove it so that you clean the debris which is actually on the filter here. So I want to show you something which you are able to see on the screen. Okay, there's something that you are able to see on the screen. Okay, on the screen there's a body here, number 2, which I said the body, and I can use this other valve to show the mechanism there, to show the mechanism. As you can see, this number 3, it is showing this part, okay, showing this part. I'm not saying this is the valve which is on screen is the same. No, this valve is different valve, which I will explain to you. Okay, so as you can see, I think on top here there is something which we need to know, to check. There's something which you have to check there. I think you are able to see this part, So this is the part where I have pointed. This is the part where the handle, gentlemen and ladies, looks like this. Okay, let me just use the one which is similar. Okay, which is similar. Okay, so assume that this is the handle which is on top there. Okay, so this handle actually fixed like this, as you can see. Okay, the top, this is the holder, then this is the handle which is showing there. Okay, number 1, right? Apart from that, there's another component which you need also to know. This component is here. Okay, so if you want to repair, you can remove this component. Okay, you can remove this component, although there is a component inside which is tight. Okay, very good. It's out. Okay, I think you are able to see the top cover which is there, which is number 1 here. Then we have this inner back nut. This is number 2 here, the inner back nut. Then apart from the inner back nut, I think now you are able to see the main body. Now before you check the main body, I have to remove this so that you see what is there inside. What is this? Want to know this part. Okay, so now this is the part which you are able to see. I think they are very much similar. Okay, so this part is the one which is here. Okay, this is the one. As you can see, there is where you fix the handle, and also where you can check and see 2 holes. 1 hole is for cold water and 1 hole is for hot water. Alright, so again, apart from that, we have the holders which actually hold inside. So I'm just giving an example of this because this is what is in this part inside there. This is what it is there. Alright, so 1 hole is for cold water and the other one is for hot water. I think you are following me quietly. So if you have a comment, you can share this video. Okay, and those who want to subscribe, you can subscribe, and those who want to learn, you can learn more by contacting me using the number which is on the screen, 0974081923. That's my number. Starting from down here, 0974081923. 1923. That's my number. Okay, so if you follow me very well, we are moving now. We are moving. Let's continue. Okay, so apart from that, I think you are able to see the rubber seals. Unfortunately, in this one we don't have the rubber seals, but I'll show you. I think you are able to see those rubber seals on the screen. Okay, so it's important to have that rubber seals for watertight. Okay. Okay, so bring it back the way it was. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm done with the entire part. Now, I was talking about the mixer. Let me now continue now. Don't worry about the arrangement of those numbers comparing to the way it is. The motherboard is this side, which is four, number 4. Those are O-ring rubbers which used to seal the leakage. Okay, water mixer are divided into two. Number 1, having separate valve or single lever. So the double or the separate one, this is the separate. Okay, 1 and 2 is a separate, cold and hot. This is the separate one. And the one which is single is the one which I showed you, which is like this. Okay, I'm just giving an example. Okay, this is a single lever whereby you can swing it to right, you swing it to left, meaning that if it is left, you are going to have hot water. If it is right, you are going to have cold water. So this is a single lever. And the other one is a double or a separate valves or levers. So the handle, there are 2. Okay, so I think I'll show you on how to repair this. If, for example, you see that there's no water coming but the water supply is there, then you need to check the spout, which I said you need to check the spout and the strainer there. And also if you want to change, maybe the water is leaking on top here. The water is leaking on top. So what you do is to check the rubber washers and also make sure that the pin is here. So this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. So there are rubber washers here. But the rubber is supposed to be 2, rubber washers 2. Okay, then also the locker pin. Okay, so then it will be fixed inside there. It will be fixed inside there. I think you are able to see some holes, 2 holes, one left, one right, meaning that one is for cold water and the other one is for hot water. Thank you very much. Okay, so we continue talking about the same mixer tap. Okay, mixer tap clarification. Okay, this is now the full mixer tap which I was showing you. Okay, so this one is the one. Are you following me, viewers? If you have a comment, you can comment. I want to teach you, to show you the reality. When you see on the picture or maybe you see on the screen, in the same way you are able to see physically. So this is physical. Okay, this is physical. Now, as you can see now, the set for the 2 vented mixer include either a horn gear box with a rubber gasket or a ceramic box with a rubber gasket, which I'm going to show. Some of these components are similar. Maybe you see, for example, I was talking about uh, um, the one which is here is made of maybe ceramic inside, the gaskets, and also the box ceramic, and with the rubber washers. Okay, so what we are saying here is that the home gearbox is less reliable due to wear of rubber's gasket during the mixing of water. The gasket is attached to the water supply screw, and when the screw is loosened and tightened, the gasket moved, opening of the shutting or mini shutting off of the water. So this is the gear. I think last time I showed you something similar to that. Okay, let me just show you the one that I have. It is like in this valve. Okay, so in this valve, I think I have to remove first the handle. I have to remove the handle. Okay, then you see what I'm talking about. It is similar to this. I think you are able to see something which is very similar. Okay, viewers, it is very similar, isn't it? Very similar. Okay, so the rubber here, the rubber which we are able to see on the screen, and there is also a jumper which you are able to see on the screen. Then we have screws which you are able to see on the screen. There's a o-ring rubber which you are able also to see on the screen, and also the handle which is the spindle. Sorry, this is the spindle which you are also able to see on the screen. So this part is a complete one, which you are not able to confuse yourself when it comes to repair. Okay, this is what we call the home gear crane Excel box, because let me check something. You see, this is a rubber washer. This is between there's a jumper which is here between the rubber and the head. That is the jumper. Then there is also the rubber washer here. Okay, so all these are complete. All these are complete. Now, again, we are saying the ceramic crane XL box is more durable due to the simplicity of the design. This mechanism consists of two ceramic discs. Okay, one of which is stationary and the other one is attached to the stem. Okay, so now there are two things here, as you can see. So you can see this one is attached to the stem. Okay, attached to the stem. The one which is attached to the stem, this is the one we are talking about. All these are attached. They are quite different with this from this. Okay, because for this, when we are screwing down or up, you see the jumper is coming out. You see the jumper is coming out. Okay, this is how we do things. It's coming out. Okay, meaning that now it is closing the water. When it is going upward, that's when now you can see that it is now opening. But for the one which you are able to see on the screen, it is a ceramic mix box. It's a ceramic mix box. So the one is independent, the other one is for cold water, and the other one is for hot water. Okay, viewers, hope you are following and you are able to comment. Right, so now single mixer lever arm, I think I've told you this is the one similar to what I was showing, the handle. Okay, the handle, remember I'm using this material which is cobra, real cobra, very heavy, very durable, which is actually supplied by Cobra Africa, which a company from Germany. So if you want to use this product, I think you are going to have durable materials that will help you in terms of lifespan. Okay, so you see now this type of mixer. I think you are able to see some indicators there. The other side is blue, then the other side is red. So when you swing to your left, that is to your left, that is red. You swing to your right, that is blue. Hot left and cold right. That's how it works. But it's a mixer. Now this mixer, ladies and gentlemen, viewers, come with two flexible connectors. Okay, come with two flexible connectors. I think I've explained. This one's moving the lever vertically, even moving horizontally, right and left. Okay, and this type of mixer is also a pillar tap. It's a pillar tap mixer. It's a pillar tap mixer, which is fixed on top of the appliance, right? Now, as you can see, some of these have got balls like inside. Okay, so when you are swinging left, swinging right, there's a ball which is actually closing and opening. So you can see inside the ball cartilage. So there are two rubbers. Unfortunately, I don't have the cartilages here, which can be compared to this. I think we have seen which I showed you, the ceramic cartridge. Okay, this is the ceramic cartilage. Okay, so the material that you are able to see is the ceramic. The material is the ceramic, which is very strong. So they are actually used to be fixed here in the body. Okay, and you can see there's a rubber. There's a rubber for water tight. Okay, so this is how the cartridge looks like. Ceramic cartridge. Okay, the other part which we need also to understand or to know, gentlemen and ladies, is the bath mixer. I think the bath mixer, it is also maybe like a wall type, which is a BB type. Both come with the same mix. I think you have seen this is a pillar, but the one which you are able to see on the screen is a mixer for the bathtub. Is a mixer for the bathtub. It comes with a provision of the shower, and also the flexible connectors. Okay, I think you're able to see the flexible connector here. Okay, and also hot and cold. So this is cold and this is hot, right? So this is how the mixer tap for the bathtub looks like. As you can see, it has got also the spout, same way like what we are discussing about. Okay, these are types of mixers. As you can see, this one you have to press the button. Okay, you have to press the button here, and this is the sensor one that comes with the automatic. Okay, ultraviolet light sensor. So you cannot use a valve. Sometimes, unless if you want to change, maybe there's no power. That's when you can press, you can pull this top button here. You pull it up, the water comes. You pull it down, the water close. Okay, that's why there's a flexible connector here. So it is also a mixer. So this side, it is cold, and the other side, it is the hot. I think you are following me closely. Okay, thank you very much. Now, there is one thing that you need to talk about: principles of operation. When the mixer is turned on, I'm talking about this point. Okay, talking about this point, this paragraph. The principle of operation: when the mixer is turned on, hot and cold is supplied to the thermostat cartridge. Now, this is a thermostat type which actually used electricity, which we call automatic valve automation system. Okay, so depending on the mixer water temperature, the wax in the flux are actually expand for contracts, thereby moving the valve and regulating the flow of incoming cold water. So this is how these valves operate. Then we have the touchless. These touchless, I think these are automation as well. So we have varieties of mixers in plumbing, ladies and gentlemen. So if somebody is thinking like plumbing is a small game, is a small industry, I think you are just wasting your time. It is a time where you can learn more. Plumbing is now vast, and again, plumbers need to be respected because they do a lot of things in this industry, right? I want to show you something. All these types of mixers, mixer that I use now, the shower. Okay, you see things like this. Okay, so as you can see, this is the shower mixer. Okay, the shower mixer, the one I'm showing you now. The shower mixer is coming with 4 corners of 4 parts. Okay, we have the one which is here with an arrow to show the direction flow of water. So the water have to go down. As you can see in the wall there, is trying to fix the cartridge, which is this one. The cartridge is already there and is now pushing in this part. Okay, so this part is in the wall already. Okay, and this part on top, this is where the shower head will be fixed. So the shower head, gentlemen, this is the shower head I'm talking about. So the shower head will be fixed on top. Okay, the shower head will be fixed like this on top. Okay, about 2 meters, 2.5 meters height. And this is where the the incoming cord and the incoming hot. Okay, now inside there, remember, there's a gear. The cartridge is controlling water on and off. If you press it down, the water go up. If you press it up, there's a provision now where you can have a tap. Okay, you can have a tap. I think I've seen this kind of a valve on the screen. So this part, which you are able to see, this is the part, this is the one. So meaning that you have to remove this part, the stoppage. There's a stop end. You have to remove and put a valve, a tap, a small piece of pipe, which will come up to this point. Okay, and here I think we have seen this. So the cartridge is inside. The cartridge is now in towels, so you can't see because it's covered with towels. So this type of shower is called a concealed shower. So as you can see, we have seen now here the spout. So you can put another outlet, which is a spout down there to supply the bath. Remember, on top of this going upward, there's now the shower head. There's a shower head which is actually supplying the shower on top. Okay, thank you. This is the end. I think the other presentation, gentlemen and ladies, I think you have seen how these showers can be fixed. Okay, we have different types of showers. And yeah, so okay, right now let's try to end here. Then I'll show you something on how to repair and how to fix the tap. Okay, the mixer tap. In the next video, please don't miss. We'll be talking about on how to fix a mixer tap. Thank you very much for your time, and subscribe, share, and also comment. Then we'll be able to move together as a team. Thank you, and good day, good night, and have a nice evening.